so you can understand what I'm trying to teach here. I'm going to do it slow one time. The guy attacks, what you want to do is in Kame Chino, foundations, meaning strong foundation, and always don't commit yourself. Let him commit himself. All right? He attacks. I grapple. Now, when we're doing Cobra Jiu-Jitsu, it's basically I can either go 3 ways. Underneath the arm, or I can do it this way. Primarily just elaborating up, or I can bring this way and twist their hands and let's drop them down to the floor. When we're grappling and gripping, which a lot of guys are used to seeing, I can either mechanically hold the bar, the arm bar rests up on top, so I can have it strong. I know you probably can dispute this, you know, because unfortunately, you know, we're not really going for a blaster because the hand will break in 16 different places. Okay, let's do this again. Again, John is going to try to attempt to come. I move, I grab him. I can grab on the forearm or on the bicep or whatever. As long as I get a good grip and this guy keeps from stabbing me. I want to use an Atemi strike, kind of like to bring that up so you can see it, and then grapple and twist his hand. And now I got him real good. Now when I got him, he's at this angle. At the same time, I can do the same. Keeping it upright so the guy won't come down. Alright? Okay, the next technique is a hammer lock. Most people will probably call it a straight lock. And if he attacked me, again, remember the 2-arm lane, called a hammer lock, we'll bring this up so you can see it. I hope the camera can focus in the hammer lock. So I eliminate the knife, not by putting my palms in the bottom because you can get cut. Especially the new knives today, you got butterfly knives with 2 blades on top and bottom, all these new gadgets, so you want to be careful when you're handling a knife on a Thanta Jitsu run. You kind of eliminate the knife if you have no place to put it in the back. But for now, we rest it there. What I'm about to do is exchange forearm drive and kind of eliminate so you can see the body. Now I got him in a good, by grappling. Gives him a good hold, and you can see that I got him here. You feel pain on that, John? Let's do that again. As you see, John is in pain, and I'm not really trying to hurt him, per se. The hammer lock, guy attacks, I Atemi strike, right in the forearm. Let's bring this up right beneath this, so you can see it, and then we'll kind of eliminate this up. Alright? Let's go see if the cameraman can get a close look at what I'm doing with the back. Alright, thank you. Let's go on to the next technique. What's so famous is the arm floor bar lock from a grappling move. I'm going to try to ignite it from the top. When the guy's attacking me, it's mind-boggling, but I'll show you. Guy attacks. Again, I usually try to go on facilitation. If I was really doing this real fast, so you can see the way the knife flows. Good grappling move, and I facilitate. Now Cobra, which what I was going to talk about. At an angle, so you see pain. You feel pain, John? Good. Again. Let's do it one more time. Which move? I'll fix it the back side. That's where we go on. These techniques really do hurt. Guy attacks. Again. I clobber. I facilitate. I drop him down on the motion. And Cobra, you see the way the hand is twisted at an angle, counterclockwise or perpendicular, if you want to call it. Now I got good. Let's continue going forth. The next technique, if a guy attacks, you can overcome the wrist. It's called a wrist technique. Wrist circular motion twine technique with Cobra. The guy attacks, I manipulate. I couple towards this, and as I'm taking, notice how I'm doing cross stands in step moves. I got the knife. Control. Put it away or do what you have to. Now, if you're in a street fight, remember, you got to move quickly. You got to think about the angles. You got to keep about the octagon. Keep on moving. When I'm moving on this, too, this lock is really unique because it's also a foot lock. It's also a counter foot lock. Yes. I'm going to put it right here, and then I twist around. Another hammer lock with a Cobra move. And it's kind of, you can also pick up the neck on this part. Let's try to attempt to pick up the neck. So I want to never let go of the arm. That's why I try to remain in control when I'm doing the grappling moves. And let's pick up the neck. So you can feel that, okay? The next move, as you know, you've seen a lot of in hoist Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and quite a few other great martial artists out there. And I don't want to downplay them. But there's always something new coming out there. You got to be like able to adapt to the technique or the environment or the situation. We're in 1995 where people use Mac 10s, Woozy, Desert Eagles, you name it, they have it. And nobody fights you fair these days. Everybody fights bat sticks, you name it. And if they're going to take you out because of the crime bill, the 3 times you strike out, they probably might take you out, so you want to react quickly. The guy attacks, you move, this a slap on the neck, and at the same time, when I'm doing this, I'm not just hitting him in the neck. As you can see that, the guy drops. Now, if the guy drops to the floor, what you want to do is drop forward on his neck. I'm trying to do this slow so you can see. Drop forward on his neck. Keep on kind of sort of restrained. You let me know if I'm hurting you, John. Feel restrained on that. Lock. Okay. Let's go on to the next move. Okay, this next technique is called a choke from a leg lock. There's a strangulation hold. Okay, we're going to attempt to do this. He attacks. The guy attacks. Now what I want to do is reverse the twine. Go back and drop the knife. Bring it around and drop it. When I stomp on his feet, I'm in on his face, right in his face, and then bring this up at an angle. When you lock, see he's locking. I hope the camera can see that. So this is a hard move. I know John is hurting there. So you see it's still in the cobra. The cobra, the hand is eating, twisting, so I hope the guy can take a lock. And can you show that the cameraman can show the lock on the leg? It's on his throat. And the arm bar. Break. We're going on a chicken cobra arm lock, which is one of the hardest moves. Guy attacks. Atemi bar lock. Now when I bring this, I'm gonna viper it up. So you can see this. Hand placement. So you can see he's in pain. Excruciating. Can you hit me from there, John? You can. You can see. Okay. Now let's bring him down. We'll lock him down. And we're kind of going to do like a floor lock. And when we do this, I want to do it like so. I don't want to hurt John. I put down pressure. Can you get up, sir?
Oh, no.
No way.
No way.
All right. This next lock is called a Ippon Kora lock, which is real devastating. It'll break the arm in 16 different places, and it's really unique at its form because it's just meant to deter the person, break his arms, take his torso out, whatever you have to do, you do it. Then you slam the guy. When you're throwing the guy, you're slamming the guy right in his head, into his head. The guy attacks. See how I grab again, you're grappling, and you're not going to stay here in profile. I'm doing this for y'all guys, okay? We move quickly on response, and then since I got to use both of my hands because the guy has a knife. And always remember, when you're using a knife, the knife can stick on your toes. So you want to be careful. Always remember to grab the knife when you're doing, and kick it to the side. When you grab him, he's in excruciating pain. I'm going to do this, show this Ippon Sionaji. The reason why I call it counter because you're not only lifting the body on a regimental instead of going in a horse stance. I'll keep it at you for you guys are used to seeing. It's all done from here. So you can see when we move down the body, we're also placing pain compliance down the floor. So